Didn't another comedian steal that story on a podcast?
Yeah, I think Joe Machi, right?
Not
Didn't Joe
Machi.
Machi steal that shit? Fucking Joe Machi
Could
was
you get
there.
Joe Machi to Skype in?
I always get her name wrong. What's that?
Yeah. If you could get Joe Machi to Skype in, I'd talk with him and iron out our issues.
Well, let's see if we can get
You
Joe
got
Machi.
issues with Joe Machi?
Yeah, you ever try and shake his hand?
No.
It's like my leg with
Yeah,
a fist.
try it and then get back to me.
Why?
Try shaking his hand and get back to me. You'll see.
Where's he going? I thought he was doing the Joe Machi.
It's like this.
I know. I was trying to build some time in here to get to the understanding of this beef. So what is wrong with his handshake?
I thought he was doing the Joe Machi too.
I thought so too.
What's Biggs doing?
What's that? It'd be great if he
Biggs,
Skyped in as a
pick it up.
Dominican pitcher, Joe Machi. I'm great with that. Oh, what do you know of Skype? That's incredible. There we go.
Hey, well, I'm happy to be here and in the hot water, I am.
Really? Are you? Sounds like Elephant Boy. All right. Yeah, you're in hot water.
That's pretty good.
Thanks for Skyping in, Joe Machi. Aaron Berg wanted to have a chat with you if you have a moment because he feels like you guys got off to a shaky start last time.
Oh,
you were
man.
Well, it was a little bit weird because he had big heavy weights in his hand, and I was a little bit intimidated. But then,
Hi, Joe. How are you?
he said, "Hi, hey there, Bert. How are you, pal? How's everything there, Trooper?"
Good. It's one of the best impressions ever. Look, you and I don't know if it's your social anxiety or what it is, but every time I see you, I feel like you're being very standoffish. And last week I hosted a fundraiser and I brought you up, and
Look at his mouth.
and I'm not judging you.
Oh,
I
okay.
tried
Seems
to
like
shake your hand,
you're
but
really
yeah.
mean to judge a person, especially if you don't know them. You barely know me and you judge me.
Are you okay? You sound terrified right now.
Sounds like
Joe
a-
Machi.
Oh, I'm
You sound-
shaking in my
You
space
sound
boots.
absolutely horrified.
Like a cartoon woods animal, like a little, like.
yeah. Like, you ever get, and I'll get right back to you, Berg, you ever get approached by Disney to do voices, like maybe a chipmunk that's getting raped in a
Well, my
in a forest
father
fire?
used to let me watch cartoons when I was a little young buck. And then I said, "Hey, Dad, I want to be like Robin Williams." So
That accent, geographically, Joe Machi, where are you from again, huh?
I'm from New Hampshire, the great golden state of Hampshire.
First of all, that's not wrong. That's not right at all. If you're really from New Hampshire,
Who the fuck are you, Gary Biscayne?
What is? Don't
Last
come in.
time I checked,
don't change the
You were
subject.
doing gigs. You were doing gigs at Tony Romo's restaurant.
There we go. All right.
Meanwhile,
no,
I'm
you're
big
from New
time.
Hampshire. No.
Let's name all the
He's a
people
big
I
boy.
open up
He's
for.
a big boy. Let him finish.
Dave Attell,
You're.
Amy Schumer.
If you're from New Hampshire,
I one time did a show with Eddie Murphy. That's
is
right. Oh boy, was that fun. What have you done?
I love
Open
Eric
up
and
for
Joe
Barry
Machi.
Ribs?
Eric and Joe Machi is
You
the
thought
shit.
it is- So wait, what's
Talk that shit, Joe.
the nickname of New Hampshire?
I'm finna fuck him up. I really am there. I'm getting tired of your shit, and I hate the way you treat your lady. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I had Engelbert for one day, I'd eat that pussy like it's never been eaten before. I'd show her my collection of vinyls. I love that. I got one vinyl, I tell you,
Oh,
boy,
my God.
I'll give you this.
Great.
It's
Angry
Sonny
Joe,
and Cher.
I gotta get you to Unpopular Opinions to get you to talk like that. If I could get Joe Machi to talk like that on
Angry Joe
Instagram,
Machi.
Unpopular Opinions is a fucking hit with that guy. Jesus Christ.
I'll do it.
So wait,
it's no problem for me. You know why? Because you're a nice person.
Watch this. Joe Machi, if you're from New Hampshire, he can't name one town. So what city were you born in New Hampshire?
Horsesmith.
Not a word. Not a word.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Portsmouth.
Horsesmith is in colonial days when they used to have someone who needed to fuck the horse with
Oh,
his fist.
my God.
The horsesmith.
I'm going to fuck your girl like a horse.
When you don't know
I'm
the
going to
answer
say,
to a
hold
question,
on, honey.
you don't know the answer
I'm
to
going
a
to call
question,
that
you just started
bitch
attacking.
Tonto.
You just started attacking people.
She
and you
called
know-
me the Lone Ranger.
Tell me one of the routes in New Hampshire. Like, I'm sure you drove it all the time. Tell me one of the route numbers.
The I-98.
You don't have to answer. I believe you, Joe. I believe you.
Thank you, pal.
What's the capital of New Hampshire?
Normandy.
That's you're the worst at this.
I'm not stuttering. Let me tell you something there, Gary Biscayne.
He's just
People
acting out
like
again.
confidence. And oh boy, do I have a whole bag of confidence in my pocket.
Yeah, Joe.
I will say that's unwavering
Joe,
talent. Not
let
he
me
never said just fucking out with it every single
like
time.
this,
That is
Joe.
pure talent.
Thank you, pal. I appreciate you.
I feel like you helped him come out of his shell, Aaron Berg. I feel like you were the impetus behind, not the impetus I had last night, but I was really just...
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Berg, I think you might need to apologize to Joe.
Yeah, maybe you owe him an apology.
Look, Joe,
Yeah?
here's what I'm going to say. I've gone on stage a few times before Joe, and Joe's had to follow me, and he's been upset that I'm so dirty. And now that I've seen this side of you, I know it's because you haven't been able to let your inner dirty out. So maybe I've been in the wrong for putting you in this anxiety-ridden autistic handbasket. I would like for you to come out and do the Blue Show at New York Comedy Club where you get a chance to be as dirty as you want to be.
Oh boy, I'd love to do that. I'd go with you.
Whoopity-dee. The fucking... What the fuck with the language on
When
that?
I see you,
Now,
Berg, I'm
Joe.
going to give you something called the gentleman's handshake.
Now,
It's when two gentlemen
All right.
meet halfway, they shake hands, look each other in the eye, and they just go on with their ways.
that's it?
But when I see Gary Biscayne's shingly ass, I'm going to stomp a mud hole in him.
Oh, my God.
Get shingles. I
I'm
swear I will blame you guys
Now,
for putting
Joe,
the
do you
idea
have
in
any dirty jokes that you think you'd be able to
Yeah,
run
I got
on
a
the
real
show?
bad one.
Can you
It's a
give us
little
an
long, but I got one. It's a bad one.
Oh, you're in a safe space here.
Are you
Okay.
ready for this? A man goes into
Think
a...
of this as your audition
You
for the
know,
unpopular
maybe don't
opinion show.
fucking interrupt me. Maybe that. You think? Maybe we don't interrupt the guest.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
all
Thank you,
right.
Joe Machi. I'm sorry. Go
A man
on.
goes into a store and he finds a statue. It's a statue of a cat. He says,
cat?
"Hey, can I get that statue?" The guy goes, "Yeah, it's $50 for the statue and $200 for the story." He goes, "I don't want the story. I just want the statue." He leaves the store. Looks behind him. A cat is following him. He keeps on walking. Next thing you know, 30 cats are following him with this cat statue. He goes, "This is crazy." So he takes the statue and he throws it in the water. All the cats jump in the water too and commit suicide. So then he goes back to the store and the guy goes, "You want to know the story about that statue, huh?" And he goes, "No, I want to know if you have a statue of Martin Luther King."
Joe!
See, when you
Joe,
do shit like
Joe,
that, Gary Biscayne, you
Joe.
can open up for the big boys like Big J. Okerson
Yeah, sure.
and Jeff Ross,
Of course.
Sebastian Maniscalco,
Yeah.
and not Jeff Lawrence and all the other people you open up for.
Yeah. That's good.
You want to fight, bitch? Because I'll take it outside.
No, I don't think
I
you're
want to
ready
hear
to.
one more joke.
What's
Oh
that?
man. Okay, I got a fun one. This one's a doozy.
Okay.
A juicy.
Juicy.
This one's a doozy. I just made up the word.
It's juicy. It's a juicy
I
one.
think it's a doozy.
A guy
about
goes to a
Jews.
doctor
We'll see.
for a physical.
Wait, who does?
A guy goes to
What
a doctor
happens?
for a physical.
Start over.
Maybe you should take the faggotini out of your ear so you can hear me. Maybe you should take some of that pappardelle out of your ears, you dumb guinea.
Okay.
Anyways, oh boy.
I didn't know Mackie was
Mackie's getting racist. You don't want to see me when I'm racist.
Joe Machi is actually Italian, right?
Nope.
Yep, it is. What part of Italy are you from, Joe Machi?
How the fuck you know my race, man?
Machi is Italian.
Mackie could be Irish.
It is not. Machi is Italian. If it was two C's, it'd be Machi. I don't know.
You want to hear my fucking joke?
Yeah,
or not?
but-
Yeah, let's hit the joke.
Joe, did you call him a cum guinea?
That's a great one. I should have called him. Wow,
What,
I
what
like
did you call him? I couldn't hear. Everyone's
Cum
too
guinea.
loud. Oh, dumb guinea.
You must have faggotini in your ear.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, let's hear the
Okay,
joke.
let me go in my Rolodex of gold. Hold on. Oh, here we go. This is a classic.
I know. We haven't seen out of this book since NBC. You know?
I didn't
Man
even know
goes
they
to a
still made
doctor.
Rolodexes.
A man goes to a doctor to get a physical, and the doctor
Why'd
looks
you
at
go
him.
to the doctor?
The man goes to the doctor to get a physical.
Okay.
And the doctor goes, "Listen, man, you gotta stop masturbating." And the guy goes, "Why, doc?" And the doctor says, "Because I'm trying to give you a physical."
And then he's doing it during the physical. I don't know. You might have blown your chances at the
Oh boy,
unpopular.
Bert is laughing because he knows comedy. Unlike you, Gary Biscayne.
These guys in the booth, they get it.
Anyways, I gotta go play with my Nintendo Switch.
All right, but I'm glad that we could broker a deal with you and Berg, and things are good again,
Yeah,
right?
you're welcome for saving the show, Gary Biscayne.
You're my fave. Quick question: where are you going back to New Hampshire? Where are you going to hang out this weekend in New Hampshire?
Ozone Park.
Nope, that's not. Honest God, can you name one city in New Hampshire?
I didn't. Lose a connection.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think he's from New Hampshire.